One day in early winter, when there had been no meat in the werft for a month since the rains, many people had gone gathering, and the werft seemed abandoned in the morning. Among the few who remained at home was Goma's wife, and their new baby. People needed meat. Goma's wife needed it to keep her breasts full of milk. Goma decided to go out hunting that day. The thought of his wife's full breasts, with their strong flow of milk, and the baby she had given him, made him eager to kill a fat buck. So Goma strung his bow with a new string he had recently made of the best sinew. Goma the leader. Goma the vigorous and able. He was a man of many words and a lively mind, one who had traveled to the edges of his world. He had a little of the clown in him. On a dry and trying day, he relished a bitter water root. Goma was not descended of headmen. He married into a headmanship that he cannot bequeath, but he was the perfect man for a job which brings no rewards and often earns only worry. It pleased Goma to be headman. With the new baby, Goma had become a family of 5. When he praised himself, he said, which is to say, I am the sharpest edge of the arrow. Goma wound the last turns on his bow. Then he tied it with the special bow knot. He tightened it. Until as he plucked it, it hummed. He put the bow in its sack, along with the quiver of 15 poisoned arrows, and took his spear with which he would kill an animal made helpless by the poison. He departed with a younger man named Ao, who also had a family to provide for. They hunted westward that morning. At noontime, Ao saw a tortoise. The tortoise walked out of a clump of bushes into the open. Ao the beautiful. Ao was a natural hunter, taking great pleasure in the chase. His arrows were keen, and each point was shaped in his own fashion, with deep notches behind the ears, for it is the custom of these hunters, each to make their arrows different from any other man's. Ao was something of a dreamer. Often he played with children. He amused the little girls. He would woof at them and scare them, and they would squeal and run before him. On the day that he consummated his marriage, Ao shot 5 wildebeest out of a herd of 30, and found and killed 4 of them, and brought home the meat. From this he got his name, Ao Dai, Ao wildebeest, and since that time he had killed animals that he could not remember, both large and small. But though he had done much in hunting, and was well known, he rarely spoke out among the people, being of the sort who listen all their lives. His first 2 children died, each in their first year. He often played for his 3rd child on a 1-stringed violin.